And welcome back. Today I have a Wi-Fi smart switch. This is the SW5. This is a 4-pack. So first thing I always say when we start talking about switches and when we start talking about LED lights and anything like that with electricity is if you don't know how to do stuff like this, hire an electrician. I'm going to show you guys how to install it. It's pretty easy for the most part. So if you guys want to follow along, that would be great. This one is compatible with your Alexa devices and with your Google Assist. It's also app and voice control. Install Smart Switch, download the app, add your switch to the app, and that's the QR code right there if you guys want to grab it. You guys will have this in your box also when you get it, and then that's the symbol there for the app. Now, with this Wi-Fi smart switch, the input's about 120 volts. Output's about 120 also. With the Wi-Fi, always connect to 2G, not your 5G when it comes to your smart home. 2G just covers bigger distance, and a lot of this stuff won't support 5G just because the distance is a lot shorter. Okay, so there are 4 of them, and I do have a my buddy, big shout out to my buddy Sam, helped me create this thing. More like he put it together and I just kind of gave him a couple of ideas and he made this. So this is kind of like your wall. I have my switch here. We are going to put a light bulb on the other side of this thing, that way we could see how it works. And yeah, I'll show you guys the whole step-by-step installation process. Now, when it does come to stuff like this, I do got to say, when you are connecting this stuff, you want to be sure that you turn the power off. Now with me, mine is powered by an extension cord, so I don't have to have it plugged in. I mean, I have no power whatsoever. Now to show you guys this, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my one light bulb here, that way you guys could see it. I just plugged in the juice, and if I turned on the switch, I do have a double switch. One's on this side and then one's on this side, so that way you guys could see that I got power and this thing works. So as always, kill the power, that way there's no current running through, and then that way you guys could work. Okay, here we go. We're gonna open this guy up. Again, there is 4 of these things in here. The one thing I kind of wish this thing is they have a really cool presentation. You can see all the switches are in there, but then when you start pulling everything out, everything's just gonna fly out. So it's kind of hard to see how this looks like when everything is just gonna fly right out. Now, when it comes to your wire labels, if you need anything so you know what is what, black is live, white is neutral, red is load, and then green is ground. So they do have several wire labels if you want to use this. That way you guys could put it on here. So yeah, so we're gonna have that there. The great thing about this thing too is they do have a smart switch instruction. They have another little pamphlet here to read, so it kind of tells you step by step on how to do it. So it's pretty cool. Number one thing is always turn off the breaker. Now here is the cover. So the cover just goes on like this and you're good to go. We're not going to use these because we're just going to install it and show you guys how the app works. So, okay. Now the other thing too is it does have these little grommets here, as I call them. These are just to, when you put the cables in, the wires, you tighten it up and it keeps everything protected here. That way you don't get electrocuted. And I'm going to try my best here to show you how this thing looks like. When you open it up, this is how the setup is. They all have the Wi-Fi signal on here. And it says neutral, live, load wires are required, power switch. So it has a little, just a little thing here. And then the back, this is where all the stuff was at, so I couldn't really show you guys. So we're gonna take out one of these and show you guys how it works. Now it does have that little paper here, and it just says follow. It says here, risk of electrical shock. Follow installation instructions carefully. Always ensure power is turned off before touching electrical wire. I'll show again. I've said it a couple times now. Make sure your circuit breaker is turned off unless you really know what you're doing. I know some people that will just plug it in like that with power on. I would highly suggest turning the breaker off. And it says, attention, neutral, live, load wires are required to power on the switch. So here we go. Here is your wires. You have a red, black, white, and yellow. And I'm going to come over here to my bottom camera. That way you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm looking at. And there you go. So first thing is, you want to take this piece off. There you go. So just loosen these two screws up and then take them off so that way you guys could take out your switch. So I found the black wire here, and here's my new black wire. So all I gotta do is just put them together like this. Use my little grommet, put them both inside. And then twist together. And now this one is done. So you just pretty much have to follow the rest of the colors for your switch. So let's go ahead and speed that process now. Okay, so I just connected everything. That loose red wire, that is for your relay if you're doing two of them. These are all singles. They're all single poles and pretty simple. Everything goes to color, so white's gonna go white, black's gonna go black. The red one, I did go with this black one because I'm transferring the power over to the light switch, and then here's my ground. Now, as you can see, the light is now flashing because it's trying to connect to something. If I do click it on, there it is. So very simple with the setup. Again, make sure you know what you're doing before you do anything that you're not familiar with. So okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to go to the app. So here's the box. I'm going to scan that QR code, smartapp.tuya, and it's gonna send me off here to download the app. So we're gonna hit download. Sends me to the Google Play Store. Go Sun, include Nightbird. So install. Now the cool thing about these 4 switches is you could hook them up everywhere and they're all gonna hook up to the app. So the app installation process is gonna be very simple and easy. So here we go. Once you have it installed, you want to hit go. And just so you guys could see what I'm doing a lot easier, we're going to do this. So here's my phone there. I just hit agree. Sign up, other login methods, like however you want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and sign up through my Gmail. It's going to say, what do you want to do? I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, carry on. Carry on is like a military word, so kind of funny how it says that. Choose whatever email you want. So I'm going to go ahead and use my email here. And then you get a new user or link an existing user. So this is a new user. They're going to send me an email. So I'm here opening up my email on my computer. You could open it through your phone also, but I'm just going to open it up here. Now, every person is going to be different. So get your number verification, put it in, and then hit go. Once you're done, it says new products are not to be missed, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to hit enable, allow notifications, hit the back button, and here we are. We're going to click up here where that little plus sign is on the far right-hand corner, and it's going to say use to scan, locate, whatever. We're going to hit next step. We're going to keep on the Wi-Fi. So it is detected that you have not turned on Bluetooth, which will cause the connection to the smart device to fail. So turn it on. So I'm just going to hit turn on, allow, and done. Now you can, so right now it's just telling me like a checklist, like make sure everything's turned on. For this location information, it says use to scan, locate, add smart devices within range of your current location. So I'm just going to click yes while using the app and then next step. So I just want to be sure everything is turned on. Now this is the switch Wi-Fi. If you look here on the far right, that's what it is. So we're going to click on this. And then here is just going to ask you for Wi-Fi for your phone, so or whatever your router is. So make sure you put that in. Once you've done that, it says if the indicator is blinking fast, skip the reset button. So please turn on the device, hold the reset button for 5 seconds, confirm that indicator is blinking fast, and then we should be good to go. So right now, it doesn't look like it's on at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reset it. So resetting devices, click on that, and it says hold that power button here. So hold the reset button for 5 seconds. So 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, and it says confirm that the indicator is blinking fast. I'm gonna let it go. So the light just turned on, and it does look like we are blinking fast. So confirm the light is blinking fast. Confirm, hit that green, and then next. Now from here, look how fast that was. Cool. So I'm going to click on this. It says it's one device is being added. And if you look right here, that little, I don't know if it's like magenta, pink, purple, whatever it looks like to you right there. It looks like it's like a bar that's just going. It's pretty much gathering all the information for this guy, and it's going to start setting it up. So pretty easy, and yeah, just let it do its thing. Now I just turned off randomly, and it's just going to do a series of off and on, I'm guessing. Just turned off, turned on. Again, just wait until this whole thing is done, and it'll tell you down here probably done. So just let it do its thing. Now, if you do get something like this where it says the device timed out, what you want to do is you want to hit the back button and start all over again. So it says discovering devices, and it's already like saying there's one here. So I'm just going to hit add, and then just make sure you put the correct password info. Cool. And there it is. It says done. So I'm going to hit done, and there it is right there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that power button from here. And there it goes. It turned off. So click it on, turns on, click it off. It's all good to go. Now, if I do click on the entire box instead of that little power button, it's going to load the information here for the switch. So long press to edit switch name. If I do that, then I could call it something else. So if I want to call it switch, I can call it switch, whatever it is. So all I did was long pressed it right there. So long hold right there, and boom, there you go. So I'm gonna hit cancel. Now the cool thing is you could actually turn off and on here too. And what's funny is it doesn't vibrate, but I can almost feel it that I'm doing it. That little notification there, you could turn that off if you want. So for the settings, if you come up here, that little pencil, you click on this, it says here device info. If you click on that little pencil again, you should be able to switch the name right there. Icon, you could switch an icon. Location, you could put it bedroom, living room, whatever you want to do it. And then when you hook it up to like your Alexa device or your Google Assist, you just find this product and you link it. That's the easy part. You could add to home screen, check device network, device update. It says no available updates right now. Auto upgrade, just turn that on and it's going to auto update itself, or you could remove the device. So it has a lot of cool features on here. So I'll do a whole separate video and all the details on this thing, but wanted to make sure you guys get all hooked up and set up so that way you are turning your home smarter and easier to manage the lights and stuff. It's really good too when you go for vacations or holidays that you have stuff like this on timers. So we're going to go ahead and do that in a future video. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. With all that being said, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you guys have tested anything like this for your house. You guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.